Welcome to People Want to Know, an immigration segment where we take your social media questions and attorney Jessica Dominguez answers them. Thank you so much for being here, attorney. It's an absolute pleasure to have you each and every week informing us about immigration laws.
Thank you. Thank you as well for having me here every week. It's an absolute pleasure.
Do you have a special message for the viewers that view us on a weekly basis?
Sure. I want to say thank you so much. We are here on a weekly basis because of you. You are the ones that told us that you needed to get this information in English. As you know, I've been doing this for many years with the Spanish-speaking community, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here with you and to be able to give this information to our community.
Well, thank you for joining us. I'd also like to second that thank you and also remind you all, if you like our content, please subscribe, please share the content with your friends and family. And let's get into this week's segment right now. Today we have a question from Manuel, and he writes to us from Facebook. His question is, I registered my application for an adjustment of status. My wife is a citizen and she petitioned for me. His question is it necessary for a spouse to attend an immigration interview?
Generally, the response is yes. It is an interview for an adjustment of status based on marriage. Hence, the officer is going to want to speak to the petitioner and the beneficiary because since the application is based on marriage, he wants to confirm that the marriage is based on good faith. However, there are certain exceptions for those that are in the Army, those that are hospitalized, or serving time in jail.
Great. So what I'm understanding here is that USCIS is clearly concerned with that the marriage is real and that they're not getting married just for the basis of trying to obtain a green card, correct?
Exactly. And today I'm going to give 4 tips to every single person that needs to attend an adjustment of status interview.
Great. Let's start off with recommendation number 1.
Make a good impression. When you're going to an interview with an immigration officer, for any type of interview for that matter, dress as if you're going to church or as if you're going to work. Be very presentable, and in addition to that, make a good impression. When your name gets called, when you get called into the interview, shake the officer's hand. Say, hi, nice to meet you. Look into their eyes. As they're asking you the questions, it sounds very easy information.
So be very personable.
Be very personable. Say yes, thank you, or no, thank you. But be very kind. Remember, they're doing their job. They have to follow the checklist that they have. And if you can treat them with respect, that's the same respect that you can receive in return.
Thank you for that information. Let's move on to recommendation number 2.
Believe it or not, it may sound simple, but you must talk to your spouse. You must communicate. There have been couples that have been separated during the interview, and when asked a question, the wife says one thing and the husband says another. Communicate. Talk about your favorite colors, your favorite meals, who does the laundry at home, what does the home look like. I know it sounds funny to you because you're a guy, but it's important to know this information for the interview.
And let's move on to recommendation number 3, attorney.
Review the applications that you have submitted to Citizenship and Immigration Services. You have filed your adjustment status applications, and in those applications you have submitted information of your date of entry, your exits, your addresses. Make sure that you review all that information so by the time that you're asked the questions during the interview, you don't change the answer, because then the officer could question why did you say one thing before and now you're giving a different answer. Review your applications.
That's really important. And last but not least, attorney Jessica Dominguez, recommendation number 4.
Well, I would say don't forget to bring the original documents. If you submitted your adjustment of status, you sent a copy of your marriage certificate, you sent a copy of the birth certificate of your children, you sent copies of the person who's sponsoring you, the income taxes, bring the originals with you for the time of the interview.
Great. What if you are applying and you don't have kids? What do you do? How do you prove evidence in that situation?
That's a really good question, because remember, in the officer's mind, what you need to prove when you're walking to that interview is that you got married because you loved your spouse, not because you were going to get an immigration benefit. Hence, if you don't have children, you have to pack that adjustment of status package with a lot of information about the good faith marriage. What does a couple do? They have bank accounts together. They pay taxes together. They write beautiful letters to each other. They have Facebook messages. They send a card to each other. I mean, hopefully they send a card to each other. Things like that. What do couples do? And I love it. I have to share with you, one time we were having an interview and the couple started arguing. They didn't have kids, and the officer said, this is a real couple. They're fighting in front of me, so they must be a real couple. So funny things, but yet officers take everything into consideration.
Well, absolutely great information today, Attorney Jessica Dominguez. Thank you for joining me.
Call me mom, please, hijo. People know I'm your mom, and I love being your mom, and it makes me proud to be your mom. So sometimes I know you want the segment to reflect that I'm an attorney, but it's okay. You can call me mom. Don't you agree? Mom, mamita, it's all the same.
Well, we're going to continue having this little debate from segment to segment, but thank you for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for watching. Next week on People Want to Know, we're going to be covering more immigration questions that you send to Attorney Jessica Dominguez. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, please.
Hey guys, wait, don't go anywhere.
There's more videos for you to watch down here.